Hey y'all, LChe here. Welcome back to Chase Forge. Being that tech guy, I love to be able to see what's happening anywhere in my home from the comfort of this very seat. Let's take a look. Hey computer, show me Blink 2.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, let's see what the new Blink outdoor cameras can do for you guys. Let's go. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Hope you're enjoying the content and consider subscribing. Well, let's get started. I picked up this Wombo combo of a deal of the Blink's outdoor camera 2-pack and the Smile Assistant 5 during their sales this year. It was a nice little ad, pretty much now my new clock for this place. Remember being able to look at a wall in your house and you can see what time it was? And having to look at your phone? The good old days. Sorry, I sidebarred there. The Blink outdoor system is an update from the Blink XT2 version that came out last year. It's not just a rebranding or a new skin on the old. There are some new features. While both systems do run at 1080p and are able to get 30 frames per second, with a field of view of 110 degrees, they both have motion detection, two-way audio, which means there's a mic and a speaker on the camera, with the new camera having the speaker on the front instead of underneath like the XT2 system had. Both black and about the same sizing, but the new camera has a smoother design and was able to shave off about 41 grams of weight, making it much lighter. They're both powered by two AA lithium batteries. It does say that should power it enough for 2 years of use, but it's something that I saw a lot of people have complained about already, that it doesn't really last that long. I'm sure the usage case that they're suggesting in the box is very light use on lower quality and everything else. I can tell you already that after just a few days of using and testing it here at the house, I've used this much more than the regular use that it's on the box, and it definitely won't last 2 years with me. There is a battery extension pack coming for the new model that will let you add 2 more batteries for a total of 4, which states it will last 4 years, even though it probably won't last 4 years either. I'll mention it in a future video letting you guys know about how long the battery actually did last me. Follow me on Instagram where I post daily, and that's probably the first place that I'll mention how long it did last. The biggest differences from the XT2 camera and to the new Blink camera, it's not so much what you actually see on the camera, but actually the app itself and the module. Adding local storage of up to 64 gigabytes on the module is a nice add. While Blink does provide cloud storage, it is free on the XT2 system, but on the new Blink camera, it's going to start charging you, beginning of next year, $3 per camera or $10 for unlimited amount of cameras. One of the new features in the app is that it lets you turn on and off the LED indicator that shows up in the front of the camera whenever you're actually watching footage or recording. It's a blue LED during the day, a red LED during the night. I think it's a nice feature, as sometimes you want to be able to see what's going on in your camera feed without letting somebody in front of the camera know you're actually watching the camera. Privacy zones, which lets you pick spots in your camera where it will not detect motion or record footage. This works really well in specific locations. Let's say outside, you only had one place for the camera and it actually catches part of your window and you don't want to be able to record that. You can actually zone that out so it doesn't record or activate whenever there's motion there. It only activates to the motion on the side of the house. And lastly, being able to give you a notification of motion in one of the cameras without having to record. Just like how YouTube can notify you guys of any new videos that I drop by hitting the notification bell down below. The unboxing was fairly easy. Box slides open to reveal 2 cameras and the modules. It comes with 4 lithium-ion AA batteries, a USB cable micro with B, and a wall plug, a quick start guide, which I recommend instead just going straight to your phone's app store and downloading the Blink Home monitoring app. It comes with 2 tools to get into the cameras. If you ever lose one of these, you can use a coin or a screwdriver to get into it anyways. Pairing the system was fairly easy. You scan the module onto the app, does an update, asks for your Wi-Fi information, and now you're connected. The closer you are to your router when you're doing this process will actually make it go a lot faster. Then it will ask you to pair the cameras. Again, simple process. In the back of the cameras, there is a picture, you scan that, and you're good to go. The cameras will most likely also do an update. Let them do that process as well. Once you're done pairing all the cameras you got, you can go ahead and open the app. You can name the cameras, take a pic to remind you of what it's supposed to be looking at. You can get into the settings where you can set all the features like zone, retrigger time, sensitivity, clip length, as more as other features you see here. You can get into the night vision options, audio options, video quality. For saver mode, you need about 500 kilobytes of speed, which is not that much. 2 megabytes or more required for standard, And for best quality, you need 3 megs or more. You can also turn on photo capture, which takes pics hourly, updates, and it also has indicators showing you the strength of the camera to the Wi-Fi and the camera to the module. I'll be recording both right on top of each other so I can show you guys a side-by-side comparison. And this would be under studio lights, so it's probably giving it the best chance of ability to actually give you a clear image. I'll also show you footage from the outside of my parking lot. And lastly here, I'm showing you footage from the dark office here, showing you how the night vision looks. It does pair nicely with the Smile Assistant that shows the cameras when I ask for it. It goes relatively quickly, even though there is a minor delay. I tested the module and the cameras at different ranges. There is a noticeable lag on my Assistant, which is currently a little far away from the router, but even on my phone, it's able to show some lag as well. I've seen as little as 2 seconds where my cameras are set up currently right now based on the distance from the router. And I've also seen as long as 7 seconds when I have them almost to the peak amount where they're literally showing red on the indicator. I tested by counting up to 10 and seeing what number I would get to before I would be able to see it on the screen. Being that tech guy, I've seen all kinds of security systems ranging in price and complexity, but for the price, being able to go wireless and spot your home from the comfort of anywhere via your smart device is definitely a game changer. I know since I've installed this camera, I've seen more in my parking lot than I ever have before. Same goes with Pops, who actually installed 3 XT2 cameras in his home. Comparison videos in the works, sub so you don't miss that. Or you can watch one of my other videos here or here. And like always, stay healthy, stay safe. Elche out. Hey computer, show camera blink 2.
Okay.
Is that a cricket?